everyone, Gavin here, and I'm checking in with
Adam Hart
from
Iron Galaxy Studios.
Is the galaxy really made out of iron? I thought it was like gases and explosions.
We have been accused in the past of being a metalworking facility, but no, we do not craft metal. We make video games.
It's almost the same because some games are pretty metal, as a general term.
KI is pretty metal.
Yes, Killer Instinct. I want to start with Killer Instinct.
That's weird, right? KI used to be all techno, and now it's all metal.
It's all like.
That's weird. That was a weird change.
I didn't understand when they decided they want to go the free-to-play model at first.
Is it a free-to-play model?
Because now you get the rotated character, right? And you can actually pay to get the characters, which I think is a great idea for a fighting game.
Yes.
How did that decision come about?
I don't know.
Do you have any idea?
So we're working on season 2.
So you're working on season 2?
Yes, we did not make season 1. Double Helix.
You didn't make season 1?
Double Helix Games and Microsoft Studios made season 1.
So I can't talk anything about season 1 because you'll be like,
you can
I
ask
don't
me
know.
questions, but I wasn't there. So
you weren't there.
I could speculate.
We have to pretend like you were there.
The business model for this game is interesting. It's the video game business model. You pay $20, you own the game. Done. You can pay $40 and get a premium edition that has more bonus content. Done. You own all the characters.
Okay.
Or you can get what I call never-ending demo. And that's your rotating character free-to-play version. It's an extended demo because, yes, you can play as Jago. You can play all the features in the game as Jago. You can go online. You can accrue rank. He will rotate out for another character later. It's just the never-ending demo. It's very cool.
The day I realized that's what it was, I had Saberwolf, and I was like, okay, I remember him. I was playing. I went to play him next day. He was gone. It was somebody else. I was like, what?
Now you got to buy him.
Yes. So what do you plan to bring to it that the first studio didn't?
We want to bring more of what they did because we love what they did. We want to respect their work. The best things that they've done, in my opinion, are make a traditional fighting game that's extremely accessible, and they've also made a game that has a low character count with very high variety. So there's 8 characters. It doesn't sound like a lot, but they're so diverse, and we really love that about the game. So we want to continue that tradition. We want to add new characters that are extremely diverse and don't overlap with the original 8 characters or with each other. And we want to continue making characters that are accessible so anyone can play, but have a really high skill ceiling so that an expert can continue to peel back the layers and find new interesting things and cool things to do with their character.
I think that's one of the, because I don't do a lot of fighting games because I will admit I'm completely spoiled by Capcom and its entire, here's everything you can imagine, pick one to play, you know?
Yeah.
And so when I go into a fighting game, I always approach it with a Capcom mindset. So it kind of ruins things for me. I'm not going to lie about it, but I really did enjoy Killer Instinct on the Xbox One because it looked really good.
Yeah.
And it brought me back to when I played it in the arcade.
Yeah.
Because I was old here, back when arcade cabinets still existed.
Me too.
What draws you to Killer Instinct as a franchise?
I will be the first to admit I was not a huge fan of the old Killer Instinct games. I was a big Street Fighter Mortal Kombat guy, but Killer Instinct never really grabbed me. I played it a couple times here and there, played it with friends. I wasn't really into it.
What was the one that had the dinosaurs?
That was Primal Rage.
I remember Primal Rage,
I wasn't into that one either. I was becoming a snob at that young age.
Oh, a video game snob.
Yeah, I was becoming a fighting game snob at that young age. KI never really drew me in. My wife is a KI fanatic. When her older brother sold her KI Gold cartridge when she was like 8 years old, she cried for hours. So when she found out we were doing this project, she was ecstatic. I've been a huge fan of KI since the Double Helix Season 1. I played that at E3 last year, at E3 2013, and I was in love with it. I was like, this game feels incredible. You guys have made incredibly smart decisions. You've respected the source material while modernizing it. I couldn't say enough good things about it. And of course, the internet shot me down immediately. They were like, no, it can't be good. It just can't be good.
Well, that was because, the whole Xbox foobar and everything. So they were still on that, hey, no, it's all going to suck.
But it's a totally, we pitched for KI Season 1 alongside Double Helix. And they got the project. We didn't really have the manpower to do it at the time. We probably would not have done as good a job as they did. So we're glad that they got it. And we're glad to kind of pick it up where they left off. But the game is just so good. Everything about it feels incredible. And I was immediately charmed by it, and I just think they nailed it.
I think they did a really good job of it. So, talking about fighting games, if you could go back and retool any fighting game in this style, what game would you want to retool?
Oh boy, does it have to be something that's old?
No.
Okay. Franchises I would love to get my hands on. I want to make a Marvel vs. Capcom game.
Yes.
That's my thing. Yeah.
I loved, that was probably the first one that I really just started
My first
avidly
competitive
following.
game was Marvel vs. Capcom 1, so I'm in the same boat with you.
Yeah, Spider-Man was my character.
Yeah,
all the time.
I played Captain Commando.
Nice.
I loved Captain Commando. I like the idea of punching the ground and then there's an explosion. And you can see that on TJ Combo. He does that.
Yeah, I saw the new trailer for that. So it's funny that you say that because that's like one of those classic games, and they did redo it and it looked really good, but it just didn't really go anywhere.
I love Ultimate Marvel 3.
And I
love
think
it.
if they were to follow like this type of model, they would probably outprice every gamer because they've got like 800 characters they got to push into a game.
It's a very different thing. Like those games are made with a budget over 2 or 3 years, and the budget is meant to pay for the entire product that releases in one package. Whereas KI Season 1 was made, I think, in just over 1 year with a smaller budget, and the idea was to do it in this style. And Season 2 will continue to grow it in the same style. Similar budget to Season 1, more content. If there's a Season 3, it'll grow again. And at some point, you'll have a game that's the same size as a 2 or 3, 4 year Capcom project, right?
Yeah.
It's just you get it little by little. And I'm of the opinion that I want it that way at this point. I played Marvel vs. Capcom 3 for the first time at E3, was it 2011, I think? 10 characters, obviously incomplete. And I was shaking down Capcom employees like, please let me buy this right now. I'll pay for it again every time you add more characters. Just give it to me, please. I need this. Obviously, they didn't do that. They finished the game, released it, and then I bought it. But that clicked in my mind. I was like, actually, I want this. I want it as it's finished. Give me the characters as they're done. Let me play with them. When you update a new one, fix any balance issues with the last one, keep going. It's what League of Legends does, right?
Yeah.
The new character's a little strong, gets fixed in the next patch. Everyone's having a great time. There's always a reason to come back, right? You want to experiment with the new character. And I think there's a hidden benefit to that too, where I'm a new player, there's 50 characters on the screen, what do? How do I learn all these characters? I gotta pick a couple to focus on. I gotta hope my friends can teach me some stuff about their characters. I go to a tournament, I get blown up by characters I've never seen before.
Yeah.
I don't know what Phoenix Wright does, you know? If the characters
he
trickle,
points epically.
Yeah, if the characters trickle, it's reasonable. If a game starts with 8 or 10 characters, I have a reasonable shot at learning all of them by myself. And then when each new one comes out, I take a few hours and I start to learn the basics with this guy. And it's one at a time. It's very easy to consume. And I'm not going to go into tournament and get blown up by a new character because I learned it with everybody else when it was new. I like that. I think that's cool.
And it's nice that there's a games franchise that can do that, fighting games in general. Sorry, genre, not franchise. Yeah. That can do that because, could you imagine if they did that with other games? Like, you get, like, the first, like, I know Steam does it with the episodic content. But it just seems to really fit with the fighting game if I get to the end of The Wolf Among Us Chapter 1 and I want to keep going.
Right.
You know, so this seems just a much better fit.
You win a match with Saberwolf, you play another one. It's still fun, right? But then a new character comes out, like, yeah, I want to see what City is all about. Sure.
So the other games you guys have here, outside of
Yes.
Killer Instinct, is we just got done playing Gunball.
Gunsport?
Gunsport?
Yep.
I was calling it Gunball. Because it was
Microsoft Games is making that one. We're publishing.
It was fantastic. It was
cool.
fun. It was so simple.
Yeah, it's very simple.
Yeah, let's shoot a ball of ore back and forth.
It's volleyball with guns.
And dive kick.
And dive kick.
We played dive kick for the first time last year at this same convention.
Yeah.
What's changing for it?
Yeah, so we're releasing Edition Plus, which will be coming out for free on Steam and PS3 and Vita if you already own the game, free update. And it's coming out on Xbox One and PS4. And it's got a brand new character, and we're committed to adding more new characters if you guys keep playing online. So we're gonna watch the online activity. If it stays up, we'll keep dropping new characters on you. And guess how much they'll cost?
$2.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Free.
I like free.
Right. We just want to support the player base. We want you guys to go out and tell people that Dive Kick's awesome, and that the developers are adding stuff to it for free, and that they should just buy the game. That's all we want.
So character-wise, what's up with that weird cigar-smoking skunk bear she thing?
Yeah, that's Redacted. She is a skunk bear, and she has 3 kids, and she loves cigars. She likes to chew them.
It's just, I'm obsessed with that character.
Good. Do you own a Redacted plushie yet?
If you guys took credit card, I would, but you don't.
You'll have to come back.
I know. I have to be back here tomorrow. Like, you got to bring cash. We're going to be doing this.
You got to bring cash.
So what kind of things do you guys see yourself doing in the future?
It depends. Like, we want to do KI Season 2 and do it justice. We want to do a KI Season 3, if that's a thing that we can do. We're working on like Elder Scrolls Online for console. We're always working on 6 or 7 things at once. There's a whole bunch of other smaller projects we do with at the studio. We work with Warner Brothers. We work with Epic. We do a lot of stuff. Future-wise, we're probably going to keep doing work to hire stuff. So studios will come to us, like Borderlands 2 for Vita, and say, "Hey, can you do this work for us?" And we'll say, "Absolutely. Yes, we can." And then eventually, we'll probably pick up another indie project. Oh, it's cool. It's just screensaver mode. Yeah, Dive Kick was a game I was making at home by myself, and then Iron Galaxy picked it up for publishing. There are a lot of other guys at the studio who are working on side projects, and we'll review those, and if there's anything that Iron Galaxy wants to publish, maybe that'll be our next thing.
Do you feel a sense of freedom not being tied to like a major publishing? Like you don't work for like Bethesda or any of those major ones like EA.
Right.
You just kind of get the freedom to do what you want to do. How much fun is that?
It's really, really fun. And I like that Dave encourages us to go home and work on our own side projects instead of discouraging it. And that's what I do. I go home, and instead of playing games now, I make them.
That's a good way to do it. So we're going to play some, I guess, Killer Instinct Season 2?
Sure, we can do that. Let me know when you're ready. I'll give you the walkthrough. Or do you just want to play? Oh, my God, he's going nuts. You just want to play?
Yeah, I just want to play because you're going to totally whoop on me.
That was TJ's power line. It's a big armored hammer normal. It's like a truck. Oh, boy. I can cancel that into other things. Like I can cancel that into my back fist. I can do a fake step. I can do a roll.
Where are you jumping off to?
I can do the back fist here and then slug you a few times and then kick you in the groin. It's real nice. He's got a really cool grab too. He can slam people back to the ground with his recapture and just wallop you with all these punches.
Is there a block button?
Yeah, you just hold backwards to block like Street Fighter. Boom.
Boom.
That's the overhand, man.
You're like, that's what you get for going for the first hit. Man.
Yeah. This tremor will knock you down if I punch the floor. I love punching the floor. It's my thing. But I can also start a combo with that. Ooh, nice combo breaker. Very good. I can knock you up into the air, do a few hits here, bring you back to the ground. Oh, back fist. Nice. Good block. Oh, you got your own combo going?
So, I mean, the game just looks so good.
Happy to hear that. I'm sure Double Helix is very happy to hear that as well.
Do you think for Season 3 they should go with a different studio to keep it more like an anthology type of deal?
No, I think they should go with us.
You're like, no, I want this.
I really like working on this game, and I would like to continue doing so.
I would like to see you guys take on Clay Fighter.
That would be fun.
And,
Blue suede goo. Bad Mr. Frosty. Yeah. Ah! Such good combo breakers. You're very talented.
You like to say that, but I really don't. I'm just pushing at this point in time.
TJ gets last breath. He gets to resurrect when he dies if he has full instinct. Get back up and take another shot at it. Get another shot at the glory. Oh my God, you're like a maniac. I got the knee. Oh, armor punch. Knee.
Oh, no.
Punch. Spin. Punch. Punch. Spin. Punch.
Now that's just not fair.
I'm a boxer.
Yeah.
What I do.
So, yeah, I got some lucky shots in. I'm gonna be good.
You're not bad.
I used to drive my friend crazy because he was all about fighting games, and I would just button push in Street Fighter, and I'd get the craziest things to go off.
Yeah.
And then I slowly learned to start doing things.
Right. There will be 8 characters in Season 2. Well, TJ Combo and 7 other people. That is a great idea.
Just a piece of bacon flight.
Because you told me that idea, I can't use it now because you own it legally.
No, I'll totally give it to you on camera. Make Bacon like a character in here.
I'm Bacon. Have you seen the Bacon doll?
Yes.
You squeeze it and it goes, I'm Bacon. That's
all
it does.
Bacon ornament yesterday.
That's great.
At Hobby Lobby. It's just a big old piece of bacon.
It's great.
Christmas bacon.
Bacon makes everything better.
Doesn't it? But I don't know how much better Bacon's going to make this game.
Probably not much better.
Because you guys are making it. I'm just totally feed you ego
I'll give you a character hint for Season 2.
Okay.
None of the remaining 7 characters are edible. There you have it. You heard it here first.
That's, you heard it here at Rooster Teeth. So thank you for the fun. We're going to go play some new games outside and
Excellent.
Just have some more fun. Good job, Vacuum Cleaner.
Thank you, Vacuum Cleaner.
He's the star of the show here.